quite close. Oh my god.
Oh, we've got a full tuck sighting.
We have a full tuck.
Oh, that is a kill tip. I hadn't even seen that.
Woo woo.
Alrighty. So, thanks everyone for joining us. We're here for the final playoff game of the Wingspan World Cup before we sort of step into the finals. I've got bushNIT here commentating with me. How you doing?
Hi. I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing alright. You know, finished work, straight into this.
Yeah.
And despite being in the same
Doesn't stop.
country, you're almost ready for bed because it's like 9
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah, it's
Australian
late, but
things, right?
Australian
Australian
it's a
things.
big place.
It is. So what we're going to do now is we're about to get Deviled Egg to send off the invite, and then we'll sort of deafen and mute both of those players and get into this. But good luck to both of them, both Rantaro and to Deviled Egg, and we'll kick off. If you could send that game
Play
now.
some Wingspan.
Exactly.
Okay. Good luck, Ren.
Oops, I muted her halfway through her good luck. Hopefully that wasn't bad luck for
Have
her.
fun. I'm sure she was saying have fun.
Yeah, 100%. No, not too much shade there from Egg, for sure. Alrighty. So, what do you think of this for Deviled Egg? What are you thinking for? What are you doing with these starting five?
Well, she'll be taking Morning Dove. That's a classic, and I'm just gonna wager because it's my sister that she's gonna take the dove and play it in the forest.
Yep.
But yeah, I like that woodpecker for Deviled Egg.
Yep.
And yeah, the titmouse for the round goal, but that's tricky. No, there's no wetland bird. But there's that petrel in the tray.
There is that petrel in the tray, which is a very nice bird, and considering that they can actually get a little bit of grassland birds down pretty early, they can play pretty quickly. So
yeah, totally.
So are you going to take this titmouse as well? Would you to try and get something down for this end of round?
If it was me,
yeah.
Maybe. But then I'd be putting the dove in the wetland probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, which could work. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I probably wouldn't. So I think she did the right thing. Yeah. Wait for another white power bird to come along. That's probably what I'd do.
Yeah. So
yeah.
What about this with Rantaro? There's definitely some nice birds here. What are you keeping out of these five?
Oh geez. Yeah, definitely the grebe and the swallow. Don't know about that eagle.
Which one? The golden or the Benellis?
Oh, golden. Yeah, see, I don't know about. I mean, I always keep opening hand Benellis.
Yeah.
But just save it for later.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh wow, that was a snap.
Gee.
See, I personally with that, I don't keep the... Oh, we've lost Rantaro there for a second. I think they'll pop back in. But I don't keep the golden eagle, but I probably keep that hawfinch, to be honest, and try and use that to get some food.
Oh, yeah, I missed that, yeah.
Which is...
That would have been good.
Yeah,
well, maybe they're going to tank all those cards on the Benellis. Like, who knows?
Who knows? We will... hopefully we'll find out pretty soon.
Oh, wait. What happened there? We lost Rantaro's stream.
Yeah, they should pop
Did
back
we?
in a second. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And interesting, apparently you don't know your sister as well as you thought you do. Morning got straight into the water.
Into the water. Well, there you go.
There you go. She just did that to just show you up on stream. You know that, right?
Just a surprise. Just a surprise.
All right, let's see what's going on with Rantaro. Let me just check in with them.
She might go for the egret then. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't know her as well as I thought. I thought she'd go forest and get the petrol.
Yeah, so did I, to be honest.
Mm.
And if she's doing this, I probably would have considered keeping the
Yeah.
extender bird, the play another bird.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good.
There we go. All right, we got Rantaro back for anyone that wants to
Watch
bring
you
theirs
stream
back up.
again. Yeah.
So it looks like they put the barn swallow in the water as well, which again,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's okay, but I mean, it's probably not what I'd be doing
Yeah.
right now. And they're just
Yeah.
getting rid of that grebe.
Ah.
We've got an extremely quick game happening, which I mean, I think a lot of people appreciate, but it just definitely does not give us much time to talk about the strategy of what's actually going on.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I actually endorse using those tuck and draw birds as like round one wetland birds. I think if you haven't got anything else, except I love that grebe. Yeah. just slam down the Benelli's round one.
I'm quite confused. I'm very confused at the strategy that's going on here from everybody.
Two of my favorite cards have been overlooked. This petrol and that grebe that just got tucked.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here from...
He might have a bit of bad reception happening. Oh, look at that. The little ruby-crowned kinglet. For deviled egg.
Yes.
He could potentially, do the vulture then, and she'll have the food for that.
Yeah. See, I'm really surprised this Benelli's is going down so quickly. It seems quite odd. Like,
it's bold.
You could have kept a lot more food and used the grebe to get those cards to tuck rather than just not have any food and do this right now.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly I think they're going with this for the end of round goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is quite odd.
Yeah, it is. All the food's gone. So, yeah, Cardinals are good. Whoa. See, I don't know. Sometimes if you just trust Wingspan
to
give you what you want.
Hummingbird's exactly what they need just to chuck down there and keep going.
Yeah.
But now they're going to need like a chiff chaff or something, but it's not really going to work with that like dove being right there at the end there. Like, so.
Yeah. Well, the hummingbird is. Yeah, the hummingbird is rantaros. What do you mean by dove? Oh
sorry. If they were to get like a
you mean the hummingbird? Yeah.
Yeah, the hummingbird goes down the water for them, and then they can kind of just tuck cards and get food at the same time. But it's just been a really odd strategy. But like, because right now they need to go get some food to get that. It just seems like they've taken a really sort of slow way of building up here, and also just like ditched a lot of really nice birds in doing so.
Yeah. Yeah, Devil Dag and I actually played a warm-up game, and I was guilty of doing an early Benelli's when I could have just waited till, the end of the game. You know how sometimes you just like, you just can't resist because, it's Benelli's.
100%.
But yeah, I think, I think once they've got the hummingbird, I guess they can search for things, but they'll be giving lots of food to Devil, which she will enjoy.
Yeah, but I mean, she's already got the better forest set up, so like, you probably don't need to worry about that too much.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the hummingbird's going in the grasslands, to be honest, just because now you have to like play eggs to get food rather than just being able to get like food and cards all at the same time. I mean, it's not the worst idea, but you're gonna have it seems quite early to be trying to like make this pivot.
Yeah, true. Like they need to pull killdeer.
Yeah, or something, right? Some other tuck birds themselves. If they're barn swallowers in the grasslands, and you know, happy days. But just with the way it's sort of going, it just seems a bit odd. But they are definitely smashing through these turns very quickly. No, it doesn't think like. I feel like no one's thinking; they're just clicking buttons. Like that's the way that it's going at the moment.
Yeah, and like, I want to see what the deck has to offer as well. Like, I want to see more.
Definitely.
Card turns.
Definitely.
Oh, Devil's got some things now.
Yeah, so especially with
happening there.
they could probably get that Bob White down fairly easily with that woodpecker. They can pick up all three of those grains just to play that. Which helps with the third end of round, but also just getting some eggs and stuff.
And the fourth.
Easily. Yeah, and the fourth, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
Except when your opponent takes away all your grains by using the hummingbird.
By using the Do you think they wouldn't be thinking of putting egg cannon in, surely?
Surely not. But you never know.
Well, I mean, it's a brilliant bird. I love it. And it, like we said, it works for the round goals later.
But you don't have anything else to look at using.
Yeah.
So.
Come on.
All right. Nothing too much there. Oh, that wren could be quite nice for them, though, to just get a couple extra cards and get some egg spots and stuff like that.
Yeah. I said I wasn't going to say egg bitch. But there I said it.
Couldn't help yourself, could you? This is an Australian stream, if any, and I apologise for any kids on stream, you know.
Sorry.
But, you know.
I can't see any kids. They might be in the room.
I mean, you know, Cheese Dream has a maturity, but, you know, that is what it is. We'll just have to see.
Sorry. We're in the same house, so he might make an appearance.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. I'm a little disappointed. We've got a bit of Wingspan background noise going at the moment, but you know, we could have easily just been featuring Denim Owl, you know, just to get the vibe right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. Next time.
If anyone doesn't know, bushNIT's band is Denim Owl, so check it out on SoundCloud. I found it's the best way to check it out.
Yeah.
Hours of listening.
All the music's there. Yeah. Hour.
Nah, there's hours. There's a lot of music on there.
There's stuff there.
There is. All right. We are going into...
Deviled Egg's got some good cards now. Bee Eater.
It's just going to depend on whether she can get the food, but with a hummingbird, you would expect it to be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is it's an odd game to see who's sort of set up for this. I still feel like if you were to pick, who would you prefer to be right now with the setup sort of going on with the cards you can see, with what you have?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably prefer to be Deviled Egg just because they've got a lot. She's got a lot to work with now.
I agree.
And she's got all the egginess, the groundness. And I didn't get to see what her bonus card was, so
yeah, I'm not 100% sure. There was definitely like an odd selection of some of the ones earlier.
Well, this egret is quite successful.
It is cashing quite nicely.
So that's good.
So, but I'm interested to sort of see how this sort of goes. I'm surprised the GoldenEye hasn't potentially been picked up by Egg. I thought she might have picked that up, considering that they're going to be using their eggs quite a bit.
They're going to be going.
And then they you know, Egg doesn't really need to do anything else herself because she's getting food and eggs from Rantaro, but then also whenever she gets cards, she's also getting eggs on a Morning Dove. So you've just got a lot of play there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's got 4 eggs now, so she can pretty much play like, you know, 3 grassland birds.
Oh, that Wingspan will be quite nice for
yes.
There we go.
For
Rantaro. Correct. Because it sort of starts helping with the tucking and giving them more food source. I'm a little surprised here. I feel like Devil Egg's about to play the Viro and the Chickadee, which
interesting.
Isn't where I'd be going with this, because you don't really need to build up your forest when you're getting the free food from the hummingbird. I feel like
not really, and also...
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Chickadee feels a bit superfluous. Like
100%.
Maybe if it was a Baltimore Oriole or something.
Yeah, definitely. Someone's going to get a lot of points.
Doing it. I'd be slamming it down, but yeah.
I would have preferred to see that, like, Savannah Sparrow and stuff go down and get
a bee eater.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've got, yeah. I would have gone Sparrow into the bee eater there.
Yep.
And
then get that other Eggy boy down.
Yeah. But I mean, they've got a 4 food forest now, so that's something. It
is, but it's one of those ones where, like, you're going to get you're not going to put a lot of food down, gain a lot of food, because you're going to get so much here.
This hummingbird is going to be working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Rantaro, and when you check your opponent's thing, Rantaro doesn't have any other option, right? Like,
yeah,
it's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure what they're planning.
Yeah, I'm also surprised that Rantaro's been laying eggs on the Wren rather than the Swallow, which would be working towards their end of round goal.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's jumping around like crazy people.
It's quite fast.
It's an extremely fast game. Game. So, again, I'm not sure why. See, the chickadees sort of, okay, it's got 1 point, but like you've now got an absolute stack of food, and you're going to get a lot of food out of that bee eater as well. Yellowhammer's an interesting choice. What do you think about that?
I think Yellowhammer's a good catch-up bird, so I endorse that actually.
And they've already got all 3 habitats used, so...
Yeah. I think that, like, maybe they were regretting the Benelli opener, and this is the kind of catch-up footy move.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm all for it. It's a good move.
Nice. And it looks like we're getting, we're potentially doing the same thing with the wagtail. I wasn't expecting the wagtail to go down there.
No, me neither.
You don't know your sister at all, hey.
Method in the madness. No, I was not.
You think you know someone, and then they put down the wagtail.
You think you know someone. Well, if I know Deviled Egg, I know that she would have been she'll be gunning for a Moltoni so that she can do some teal on teal action.
Loves some teal on teal action, does she?
Yeah. And she's usually the big altruism, as you like to call on the server, co-op.
Yeah.
We in our family like to call it altruism. She's usually, throwing food left, right, and center. So it's interesting that she's on the receiving end.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It is
Yeah.
nice when your opponent shares stuff with you.
Yeah.
Especially when they're not gaining a lot out of it, like at the moment. You know,
Yeah.
it's dangerous when someone's using a hummingbird with some tucking birds, and that's if this hummingbird was with the swallow, and your opponent was getting eggs, tucking cards, getting food all at the same time. It's a bit dangerous, but where they're not, it's definitely not as powerful as what you'd think.
Well, I mean, I liked that. I like what just happened then. I thought that was pretty groovy.
Pretty groovy,
Even though
sure.
the bee eater coming in third, but yeah, that was also sacrificing that end of round roll.
Yeah, which it probably could.
The bee eater given them the food for the wagtail, given her the food for the wagtail. So
yeah, I think it could have been nicer the other way around.
Yeah.
And then had more eggs down because of that. So you could have gone to Sparrow into the bee eater, won the end of round, got the food down for the rest of them as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So picking up some cards, getting a nice little spoonbill there. Some
nice.
Potentially end of round. Not end of round. Big
Very
points
nice.
at the end.
Yeah.
Which is always good.
That is good. And some big birds for Rantaro as well.
And I'm really surprised that the Cedar's been ditched.
That's
there.
sad. Yeah.
So we've had a request through the chat that Dr. Grangelove wants us to be more Australian. I feel like if we go any more Australian, apart from alienating the rest of our audience, it might get really offensive as well, because I'm pretty sure the more Australian you get, the more swear words go into sentences.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like...
You know...
The
C word.
C-bomb,
See, look at that.
Stop asking that.
Yeah, I don't know that C-bombs are appropriate here to Grangelove.
No. Even though it's officially a term of endearment in Australian culture, according to
Parliament.
It was ruled by the High Court when some guy called Tony Abbott
See?
He got off. They said, "Oh yeah, it just means friend."
Exactly. And for all the kids out there, when we say the C word, we mean cash.
We mean cash.
You know, nothing else.
Tuck and cash.
Exactly. Tuck and cash. Little throw out to Tay Ray there.
We can say bloody. No, we can't even say that. That's a swear. We're going to keep it clean.
Surely that's not too bad, especially in Australia.
Stone the flaming crows.
Yeah, exactly. Flame and galah.
That's appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully this is hitting the mark for what Dr. Grangelove wanted there. We've stopped talking about the game, but who needs the game? Right?
Yeah.
But
that's right.
In a little update, Deviled Egg has got the Bob White down, which I think is quite nice.
Woo. I do too.
And has it set up quite nicely to be able to at least get 5 points per turn late on. Has a lot of egg space for that end of as well, which is really nice.
Yeah, and that spoonbill will be probably coming down for the wagtail.
I would say it will be the wagtail. Yeah, I think that's smart. Potentially even the oyster catcher.
The oyster catcher?
Yeah.
Well, that is one of Deviled Egg's favourite birds.
They are cute.
Yeah. And I think they've fixed that bug now where it lets you play an extra bird after. Did you know about that, Chop?
I did not. What is this?
So there's a bug, and you play the oyster catcher off the back of like wagtail or something, and after everyone's picked their cards, it lets you play another bird.
That is cheeky.
It's sneaky. Yeah.
It is.
But I tried it the other day against a bot and it didn't work, so I think it's been fixed.
Yeah. Trust an Australian to actively try and use a cheat code, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And so how do you feel about this? Are you fully rooting for Deviled Egg, even though she was the one that knocked you out of this tournament?
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to come up because wasn't it Cheese Dreams that knocked me out?
I mean, They both
Oh, I
did
lost to
effectively.
him, and then she knocked me out.
How was
Yeah,
that?
that was fine. I mean, there was only about 10 minutes where we didn't talk to each other. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, speaking of bugs, like me and Cheese Dreams, we had our playoff game and there was a bug in it. So we had to can it and play a new one. And then we just sort of, after he beat me, we went back and played that game and he still beat me. So,
You were cooked either way.
it was meant to be.
Absolutely
Uh,
cooked.
yeah. But what's happening in the World Cup? I'm kind of a little bit out of it because
Well, this
I'm,
is it. Once we've had this match, I'll
bitter.
be releasing I'll do up all the where everyone finished,
Oh,
and
okay.
then be able to
Great.
work out the next round of games.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Everyone's been anticipating this game a lot.
Mm.
But we had to wait for Egg to come back from camping, and that was more
Yes.
important than anyone else's Wingspan match. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. They're still away. But yeah.
That's all right. Hence the hotel reception.
Yes. But
Wingspan
it's
comes first.
Wingspan can be prioritized.
It can be. So I think that Deviled here is kind of running away with this match just because of the setup and being able to play points late, whereas I
Yeah.
just don't see how Rantaro can really effectively get a lot of points down now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, although that Blood Woodpecker just picked up 5 squiggly boys.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
That's... Did they?
Yahtzee.
Oh no, they didn't. They picked up 1
Oh.
and then it automatically re-rolled and gave them 5. If they had have like
no.
re-rolled themselves, they would have got 5. Oof, that's rough.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, oof. And do they have...
Yeah,
they got the yellow hammer for the end round, but I don't know. I really don't see Deviled Eggs losing from this point.
Nah. I think Deviled Egg has it in the bag.
In the bag. And if everything goes tits up from here, then it is 100% a bushNIT's fault. Commentator's curse. So she's got it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still Imperial Eagle in the deck somewhere.
There is the EIE, hey, the old Eagle Bomb.
Yeah.
Where the eggs are going down, but there's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here. There's only 2 eggs. You had eggs there to be able to play other birds.
Well, I think that's because of having to activate all the different actions for the yellow hammer.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Fair play. But they didn't lay eggs on the yellow hammer to try and compete with the end of round. I mean, the Barn Swallow gets them there, so they're not missing out completely, but...
Yeah.
And they still would have lost. I suppose it doesn't actually make any difference because it was a 3-on-2, even if they did all of that. So it doesn't actually cost them any points.
Yeah. Yeah, true. They probably did the maths already. Classic Deviled Egg food web wiggly bonus, as we call it.
There's the old squiggly boy.
This is a very classic. If Inca Dove shows up, this will just be a very classic Deviled Egg game.
I mean, it can't be that classic.
Not that she would
she's
play
playing the Morning Dove in the Waterlands,
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. You missed when I said she might play it in the Wetlands.
Yeah.
I did say that, Chop.
Did you though? I don't know. Don't know how much.
I thought I did. No, I think I said that's what I would do.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah. Okay.
It does.
Yeah, no,
work,
I honestly
though,
didn't think they would.
with the oyster catcher here for that bonus as well. Makes it quite a nice bird.
Yeah.
We will have to see. The thing that I think struggling with Rantaro here is they haven't developed out their grassland at all to be able to do anything. The only option they have here is playing big birds rather than... And if they run out, like, they're going to be taking some 0-point turns, basically, to get stuff down. And I mean, they pick up Fishery Manager here, and they don't have any fish birds
They
to
don't
play
have
it.
any fish birds.
They don't have enough boldness to do wildlife. I mean, you kind of have to pick up
Yeah.
fishery and then hope.
Hope for one more. Yeah.
I mean, there is the kingfisher down there, but it's not going to be a great play for them. And you have to waste a
Not
lot
really.
of turns to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this, though.
Oh,
If this could actually work out in Rantaro's favour in picking up a fish bird from the
Yeah.
oyster catcher. Oh,
oh, there's
balloon is there.
There we go. And yeah, she would take Swallow. So
Do you think she'll play
happy
the swallow?
birthday, Rantaro.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
brainer.
Do you think the swallow will go down? Because it's kind of like a...
Nah.
It's
Nah.
It's a 3-point play, but you're not really going to get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
The good thing is it is
I
another
wouldn't
double, works towards their bonus card. So it's not as
Oh,
weak
does
as
it?
quite... Yeah,
Oh, the weekly bonus. Yeah.
the squiggly boys.
Yeah. The squiggly boys.
Squiggly wiggly boys, you know?
Yeah, I'm always really torn about playing like those birds at the start of the last round and whether they're going to be worth it.
Yeah, so I think that if you consider the fact that they play it, it goes 3 points. They would normally get 5 points just from laying eggs.
Oh, yeah.
They need to catch it up pretty quickly, but you're going to get an extra point from the tuck, and you can start discarding some of that food to lay down extra eggs, and you're going to be getting additional food from the bee eater. So if it was me, I'd be playing it.
Okay, yeah.
I think you're going to catch those points up, and I mean, if it was closer game in regards to the end of round compared to 4-1, it would also give you that 5th bird for that end of round goal as well.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't think, and they're not even going to be able to do it on the wagtail because you're not going to take.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to activate everything for that. So.
No. Yeah. Well, the wagtail ended up being worth it with the squiggly bonus.
It did. It definitely did.
Yeah.
And they got down the bee eater with it, and they got down the spoonbill with it as well.
Yeah. So that's, if you get 2 down, it's paid for itself. And then, yeah. So that's great.
Yeah, definitely. So, do you think that she plays it? I think it's a +1 if you play this overall. I think if you do the maths, so...
Yeah. Yep, I like it. I ship it.
Nice.
Is there an Oologist bonus card?
I don't believe so. I don't believe they have the Oologist. Food web
Oh,
expert and
okay,
bird
sorry.
counter. Bird counter. It's easy plus play. That's like a huge bird when it comes to both bonus cards.
Nice. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points minus the eggs. Yeah.
Definitely.
There goes the loot.
Unfortunately, I think this is going to be What do you think? What do you think points wise this is going to end up as?
Yeah, I haven't been looking. I think Wizzy will be like in the 90s maybe.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rantaro maybe 70s or 80s.
Yeah, I think Rantaro is going to end up in the low 70s.
The 70s.
Maybe mid 70s, but
Are they going for yellow hammer this round, do you think? I think they are.
I think they have to be. They've got the food to lay down that second bird in the big 8-pointer. So I think you do kind of just lay eggs, get the 2 points out of that, and then try and put that down, because nothing else is going to get you as many points as that.
Nah. Yeah.
So
that works out well then. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
We will see, but yeah, I do agree. I think it is going to be about 90 to about 60, about 70.
Yeah, 70.
75, something like that. 76.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I guess the Benelli's helped with the score. But yeah.
Yeah, but it really killed their
Skip the
action
hunger.
so early.
Yeah.
Because
it
all their
did.
birds that they had, they lost, and
Yeah.
all the food they could have kept at the start to help them start, they lost because
Yeah.
they kept so many birds. It was definitely one that it'd be a really interesting take
Yeah.
to see, go back and have a look at that and go, what were the other options? Because I definitely would
Yeah.
have been keeping the Hawfinch, the
Yeah.
barn
Would you have
swallow.
kept the Benellis?
I
Like,
definitely would keep the
'cause-
Benellis. I think
Yeah.
Benellis is the Benellis and the Eastern Imperial Eagle are the two birds that
Yeah.
you can pretty much pick up at any stage of the game, and let maybe Eastern Imperial Eagle if you've somehow already filled up your grasslands, you
Yeah.
wouldn't, but and you'd probably still pick it up just to deny your opponent getting it. But I definitely would keep the Benellis. I just wouldn't have played it as early. I would have been trying to use that Great Grebe to pick up the cards to get the Benelli down, rather than just ditching all the cards that I had at that point.
We were so great. Grieve and the petrol.
So
What's happening?
I think they're going for the Bluebird Griffin Vulture double here, because the Griffin will work for their bonus card, which is I'm pretty sure is the habitat one. So they'll get like now the 2 points for each of the different filled habitats. So that might actually be worth more than what some of the other birds are worth. Oh, there we go. Just skip straight to it. They actually scored 80 in the end.
No.
I know, no sweat. No sweat. I like the sweat. I like to...
The dinglings. We'll watch Lizzie's deviled eggs dinglings anyway.
Did you just dox your sister? I think you did. Lizzie.
Lizzie... Actually, Rantaro had some good bird points.
That they did.
Bird points. Look at those eggs.
All right.
For days. Whoa.
What happened to Rantaro? Let me just bring the Rantaro and Lizzie back in. All right. Well played to both of you. Congratulations to Egg.
Yeah. Well done, Egg.
Well done, Lizzie. Sorry, you got doxed stream by your sister.
Couldn't help it. You've been outed as Lizzie.
Yep. How'd you find that game went, Egg?
Yeah, it was good. I was feeling pretty good. And then, I saw the Benellis go down early, and that's always a bit worrying.
Yep.
But I feel like I had a nice opening hand, and I feel like it sort of came together in a nice way with some of my favourite birds. So
yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And your favourite bonus card.
The Squiggly Boys. Food web expert did come down. It was interesting. I think you need to disown your sister though. She apparently knows nothing about you. Every time she said you were going to do something, you did something completely different.
I told Chop that you were going to play the morning job in the forest.
I usually do. I was trying out something different.
Nothing like doing that on a completely sudden death knockout game.
On the
Let's
world
try something
stage.
different.
Well, I feel like last time I
made a liar.
Sorry, Nita. I feel like last time I played a streamed game, I totally buckled under the pressure and was kept thinking about what everyone would want me to do. And so this time I just tried to pretend you all weren't there and just was this seems
Smart.
like a good way to start. And
Yeah.
for better or worse, I got where I did. So
Yes.
It was a very quick game. There was a lot of very quick turns.
Yeah.
Me and Bush definitely got confused at times and ended up just talking about Den of Mal for a little bit just because everything was going so chaotic. So
Yeah. We did. We had some tangents, but it was very exciting viewing.
Definitely.
So well done. Yeah.
Did you have any
it was good
questions,
Wingspan.
Bush, for Egg?
No, we were intrigued by the whole forest setup. We were, when what was happening there. But was that your whole thing? Was because you needed the food for the warbler? Was it the warbler? The wagtail?
The wagtail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, was that even if it was only good for a couple of turns, it would just get me to where I
Yeah.
wanted to go, and I didn't know what birds were going to come later, and I thought the wagtail would help
Yeah.
boost up the grassland.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, oh well, if I've got the food, if I know I can just get food.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Oh.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, yes, we had a moment where we were like, why? And then, of course, it all made sense. So, yeah.
Everything came out. And that violet green swallow from your oyster catcher hitting both
Yes.
your bonus cards and then getting a couple of tucks as well was quite the nice cherry on top.
Yes.
Oh my god, I was so excited because also the minute I got that the Wrigley bonus, I was like, oh shit, I should have got Say's Phoebe, and because that would have been a good points grab at the end. But then that one came along, and that I was like, oh well, that kind of feels like that's even better actually. So
It definitely
Yes.
was. It definitely
It was.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right. Well played. Thanks for streaming with us. And good luck. You're moving on to the next stage of the World Cup. And
That's nice.
I'll give you all the updates of who you're going to be playing and what groups you're in shortly.